Hello, everyone. I'm back. This is Membran again. And this time around, I am going to teach you how to teach number formation to your kids. Okay? Now, let me say something about number formation. Remember that our goal when writing numbers is supposed to be automatic. Like automaticity is something that we are going to develop among kids so that their working memory, if they know how to write numbers, their working memory will only be focused on the calculation, on working on the numbers, not on something that, oh, how do I form my five? How do I write the eight? How do I write seven? So their focus is divided, okay, into writing and at the same time doing the calculations or doing the number combinations. All right, so because of that, number formation is a skill that is needed by young children. All right, so tracing numbers. I remember earlier I said tracing numbers or using sand, shaving, Play-Doh, sticks. They provide tactile exploration. Tactile, meaning they work with their hands, manipulating. Air writing is also something. Like how do we write five? All right, we have to have a line down and a beehive goes back. I think it's something like that. All right, air writing or writing on the air, we call it. And the mnemonic rhymes across the sky and down from the heavens. That's the way we make a seven. Across the sky and down from the heaven. That is seven. So it's like a roadmap for little hands and consistent with the starting points. I don't know if you're very familiar with learning without tears. That emphasizes starting all numbers from the top to build consistent habits. Remember when I said one, all right, top to bottom, now you're done. Top, down, and now you're done. Candy cane has a shoe, too. And then backward C and backward C is 3. All right, those are only some of the numbers that I can remember. Now, so for now, we are going to use the hearts in the jar and practice writing the number using the draw tool. So I'm using the draw tool. Follow the arrows to form the numbers correctly. So if you want, you can have your screenshot while watching, screenshot it and then make it like your activity sheets, or you can buy it from my channel, from my website, Bright Stars Curriculum. All right, so we're going to follow the arrow and I am going to minimize my screen so I can have my tools, and this time I'm going to use blue. Okay, so one, just follow. Oh, that is wrong. I did not hold it very nice. Okay, now let's start again. So one, oh, that is a big O. You know why they have a lot of spaces is because their fingers are not that stable yet. So I'm going to have it here. O. Count. 0. There's nothing. Okay? And then tap down. Ooh, tap down. Follow the arrow. So you have top, down. Easy, right? And then count how many hearts are there. 1. Now let's have 2. Candy cane has a shoe. That is 2. Let me see if I can make it bigger. So it will not. Okay, again, let's erase this one. Oh, I still have something to erase. I'm sorry, but I'm just showing you this. This is exactly how it goes. All right, so we will have. Oh, this is great. Candy cane has a shoe. Now, write on the jar. Candy cane has a shoe. Now count 1 and 2. At least I'm not going to um, circle it because it's so congested. So you have 1 and 2. All right, 2. Now 3, it says backward C and backward C is 3. All right, now we are going to write it here and count. All right. I did not follow what I modeled on the first one, right? That was a violation of your teaching ways. Okay, I'll do it again. All right, backward C and backward C. That's my 3. Now I will count 1, 2, 3. Hmm? Easy. And then if you want, you just have to screenshot this and then make it your own. All right. Now we will have 4. There are 3 lines in 4. You have line 1 down to the left, across to the right, and then line down again. So slanting line to the left, and then across, and then 1 line down. So you will have open square, 1 line down. See? Just that. Open square, 1 line down, or slanting left, across, and 1 line down. Now I'm going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mhm. Okay. If you want, you let them count. Okay, you call students and then you let them go to the board and then point at or count at 1, 2, 3. More of them will be participating if that is the case. All right. Now we go to 5. In 5, we have a lot of lines too, just like 4. So 1 is line to the left, line down, in a backward C, which I am going to erase. I don't know why it is so hard to manage. All right, line to the left, straight line to the left, line down, and a backward C. Perfect. Line to the left, down, and backward C. That is 5. Now, let us try working in the writing in the jar before we count, okay? All right, so line to the left and down and then backward C. Perfect. Oh, I can do so well now. All right, let's count. Let them count again. Call 1 student at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, how many hearts do we have? 5. How do we write 5? Line to the left, down, and backward. C. I feel happy that I can develop something like this for you guys. All right. We have now the number 6. It's just a curve line. It says it's a curve line in a pocket. It's a, hey, I will erase this. Okay. It's a curve line in a pocket. Some kids would make an O and then put the hook up. No, that's not consistency. It says consistency. Always stop at the top. Line down and then back off. All right. So line down in a pocket. See? Count. Call somebody. Call somebody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many hearts are there? Now 6. So every time we're going to add one more. One more. Okay. Now let's go to number 7. It says a line from the heaven and down. Line from the heaven and down. That is 7. Now, line from the heavens and down. Call students to count all of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many hearts? 7. Okay. You may have this during Valentine's Day, maybe just to practice deal with um, how to deal with number formation. All right. Now let us have 8. I don't know, but I learned 8 this way. It is 8, 8. So it's a curved line down and a curved line up. Curved line down and a curved line up. So in a curved line down and a curved line up. Oh, my 8 is not. Okay. Curved line down and a curved line up. Okay, now somebody has to count. Who can count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember, you don't teach all of this in one day. That would be a lot of work for them. Don't overwork them. We're getting close. Now we're at number 9. Okay. So we start up, down, and down. Actually, the 9 that we know is a circle, line down. Circle, line down. But this one has a curve. Well, probably in a computer it's always curvy. All right. So now we have the number 9, up and down. It's like a G now. Now it's like a G. Okay, wherever, but this one is correct also. This is correct. That is correct. This is correct. Now let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many hearts? 9. Always give them some engaging questions, okay? All right, and one. Last one. 1 and 0. Down and an O. That is line down and an O. Line down and an O. Now you will see, you can compare now when you have only one here. When you have only one here, there's only one. Which one is greater? 1 or 10? Which one is bigger? 1 or which one is many? Many and few. 1 or 10. They know how quantity is. All right, quantity. All right, now you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many are there? 10. Whoa, nice one. All right, so we have written, we have followed the arrow, and we have done a lot. We have counted. So many things have been done by our little ones. You know, I would always advise you not to take up 7 lessons in one time. One short lesson for them is bad enough. More on play, okay? More on play. If you are learning about two, maybe counting blocks by two, maybe counting or maybe formation of two with a Play-Doh, maybe cutting two with a piece of paper or with your fingers. In whatever way, counting sticks also will do. Drawing is also another. All right, that's all for today. And thank you so much for engaging, motivating, providing support to our little ones. All right, it runs away again.
Thank you for watching and learning how to teach number formation to our little ones. Please like, share and subscribe to my teaching channel. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. And I hope you have great learning this weekend. Thank you. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye now. Please like, subscribe, and share my channel.